Let us take pride in calling ourselves Christians, and let us always stay united to celebrate the World Communion Sunday, which bonds us together. Best wishes on this day. I am Pastor Biura. I belong to the Church of the American CEYLON Mission. I am from north part of Sri Lanka, especially from Kilinochchi district, where the ethnic civil war occurred in 2009. At the moment, I am living in the Philippines. I came here to pursue my Master of Divinity program in 2016 at Union Theological Seminary. I thank God sometimes in the past years I want to give up on my studies. But God gave me more strength, courage, wisdom and guidance through people to complete this degree in a foreign land. Last month I graduated from this seminary. Now I am waiting to fly back to Sri Lanka. Thank you, Pastor Shara. Thank you all members and partners of Giant Church to giving this opportunity to be with you in this celebration. Have a blessed and joyful World Communion Sunday. Thank you again.
Greetings, Zion. My name is Andrew Larson, and I live here in the Philippines. I'm here in the Philippines serving with Global Ministries. Global Ministries is the joint mission between the Disciples of Christ and the United Church of Christ, with partners throughout the world. While I'm here, while I work with our partners, I work on justice, peace, and human rights programming. A time that I saw God recently is when we packed bags of food for over 1,000 different families to make sure that those vulnerable in our communities still receive the proper nutrition and nourishment they need during this global health crisis and pandemic. Thank you for letting me join you this morning on this global World Communion Sunday, and a time that we can remember that our community stretches across all sorts of barriers. Peace be with you.
Greetings, Zion. I'm JOERN. I was in Generation 4 Young Ambassadors Partnership with the United Church of Christ, Indiana, Kentucky Conference, and the Church of Westphalia, Church District Wittgenstein. I saw God at work at my own life. 4 years ago, I had to finish my master degrees, and I had 9 to 10 hours at work because so much to do. And at home, I had to write my master thesis. So I did not really have enough time for anything else, for my family, for friends, for everything. So I pray to God that He could help me to handle this stressful time, to handle the master thesis and all the work at my office. And He did. It was a really hard time, an extraordinary period of my life. But He helped me, He carried me through this period, and I'm very thankful to saw Him work. Good greetings and have a nice Sunday.
Hello, good morning, Zion. Greetings to you on the World Communion Day. I am Pastor Jude Sudarshan from Alavati Church, located in the northern province of Sri Lanka, a country halfway around your place in the globe. I'm really happy to say that we experience God at work at this time in our midst. During the corona time, many of our people lost their job. We were under lockdown. We couldn't meet each other. We couldn't start our worship. Many people were suffering. Many who lived alone, many lived with illness, couldn't get medical support or even their basic food stuff during the lockdown. But somehow God helped us through many of our friends to support our church members and also outsiders to help them with emergency food stuff. But when we allowed to come and start worship in our churches by the end of the June 2020, what we did, we tried to go online. You won't believe, we get only 50 people in the church in person to worship. but we get more than 1,000 people on our Facebook Live, and many of our friends are responding to us, writing emails, and they all ask, how can we help you? How can we take part in your ministries? I think that's a big thing. Our worship is not only within these four walls, and we experience that the whole world is one, and the humanity is one, and the church is one, especially on the day of World Communion Day. I think that's the message that we experience through the work of God, that we may speak different language, we may follow different cultures, we may live different countries, but we are one. We are worshiping together literally. That's the work of God. May God bless you all, and happy World Communion Day. Thank you.